All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and this is one of the upcoming stars of the Maremma region of Tuscany. Well, they're just south of Maremma. They can't put it on the label here. It's just a Tuscan IGT, but we got a chance to break bread with the winemaker, one of the upcoming stars of Napa Valley, Alpha Omega's Gene Hoefliger, and he's done some work at Chateau Lynch Bages and with the great Michele Rolland at Newton Winery, and hey, he even hired Michele to consult here. And this is a very wealthy family, and you know they sent Gene around the world to come up with a perfect site to make a world-class winery. This is where they landed, like I said, just south of the Maremma in the Bulgari region. And 2008 was their first release. And let me tell you, these wines are pretty damn good, especially the Chardonnay. Wow, one of the best Chardonnays I have ever had from Italy. I know that may not be saying much, but Gaia makes a great Chardonnay. There's a couple of really good Chardonnays that come out of Tuscany, too. Falsina's is Sistri, and Monteverro is actually the name of the area where this is from. That's the name of the wine. And great terroir here, volcanic eroded soils with clay. And the clay retains the water very well, so they planted the Chardonnay at the bottom of the hill where the clay soils are. And the limestone changes the pH and they transfer it. Anyways, it's good for Chardonnay. And this is the one to make the Coach de Riz of Tuscany. And man, this is an incredibly rich Chardonnay. Ripe tropical fruit, vanilla cream, a hint of butterscotch. Really nice complexity. Even better on the second day, the sign of a truly great wine. A very rich bouquet here. Really nice creamy texture on the palate. Very well endowed. Just the right amount of vanilla spice and wonderful tropical fruit and wonderful balance. And only 150 cases produced. So right, it may be a little expensive, $100 a bottle, but you could put this up some pretty top-level Chardonnay, and I think it would hang there. And hey, we got it on sale for $79.20 on this offer. Most excellent juice. All right, the wine I never understood. This is a small wine, the Tinta Toscana, which is Grenache, Syrah, and Monteverro in Tuscany. Anyways, you know, the wine was very good on the first day, but I have to say, kind of fell apart on the second day. You know, I taste everything twice. First, when they bring it by, and I keep it in my glass. On the second day, I put a little card over it. And this one was, it had sediment in it. And I know that Syrah's got a lot of anthocyanins in it and does make fine sediment quicker than other wines. But just on the palate also did not gain in complexity. Kind of fell apart a little bit. And, you know, I'd have to say, excellent on the first day if you want to open up in this wine and drink it and have a unique experience for a Rhone blend, Chateauneuf pop style blend wine from Tuscany. You're really going to fool some people in a blind tasting because you would never guess this wine is from Tuscany. But at $105, woo, a little expensive. All right, the second wine of the property now, the Terre de Menthe. This wine's a blend of 40% Cab, 5% Merlot, 40 Cab Franc, and 15 Petit Verdot from the young vines. A little more forward and seductive wine. This wine gives you a taste of what the property does here at a fraction of the cost. And they make about 3,000 cases of this wine. Real lovely dark cherry and currant berry fruit. A hint of that Tuscan terroir, but this wine's definitely international in style. Really nice toasty oak spice. Really complex bouquet of aromas. Really nice, elegant, silky texture on the tongue, too. A solid core of fruit, the currants and plum, and dark spice and cocoa and fresh earth, and some of that underbrush and herbs coming through it at $67. An excellent bottle of wine. I don't think those of you that like wines from Bulgaria will be disappointed with either of these wines. The first wine at double that price, $150. Wow, most excellent juice, definitely. 45% Cab, 35% Cab Franc, Merlot, and Petit Verdot to round things out. And 2008, the first vintage of this, which we got to try 2008, I think, and 9 at our event. Both of them excellent. This 2010, a more classic vintage. These wines need a little more time to open up. This wine on the second day really was singing here in the glass. A host of that dark berry, currant, and plum, and nice toasty oak spice, dark cocoa, espresso, fresh plowed earth, sweet herbs, and like I said, after a day in the glass, wow, this wine really blossomed. Great structure and depth here. A big and chewy wine on the tongue with layers of dark spices, earth, and this wine needs a little bit of time to come around, but definitely has all the right pieces in place. If you want to put this in the cellar for 10 years, wow, definitely will reward you. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Monteverro Winery from Tuscany. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.